So let everyone join.
Unmute Amma क्यों ना
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, my device gave me a notice that the host would like to unmute you. So, what
Oh, I
is it?
think that was by mistake. I was
Okay,
trying to
sir.
mute everyone, so probably by mistake click हो गया रहेगा मेरे यहाँ. Okay. So, yeah. So in short, I was saying that जो भी HCF रहेगा उसे आप subtract करो और add करो. इन दोनों में से जो भी आंसर मिलेगा that will be another number giving the same HCF. Okay. Let's go for the 11th problem. What is the difference between the greatest and smallest fraction in these fractions? So these fractions, which is the greatest fraction and which is the smallest fraction. So for this technique, as you can see, first of all, let's just observe over here. When I observe 3 upon 4, 2 by 3, 5 by 6, 4 by 5. So in all the fractions, numerator is 1 less than denominator everywhere. अब इसमें greatest कौन है, smallest कौन है, कैसे पता चलेगा? How do we identify which is the greatest and which is the smallest? So whichever fraction, since the separation between the numerator and denominator is same for all the numbers, you can do one thing. Whichever fraction is using the smallest number fraction will be the greatest fraction. Okay. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Smallest fraction. Okay. Smallest number fraction will be the smallest fraction. So when the numerator is small and the denominator is great, in this case, how do you identify in such cases smallest fraction? So 2 by 3 will be the smallest fraction. And the greatest numbers will have the greatest fraction. That is 5 by 6 in this case. Okay. And you have to subtract both of them. So 5 by 6 minus 2 by 3. I'll do one thing. I'll multiply and divide by 2 over here. That
1
will
by
give,
6.
yes, that will give you 4 by 6 over here. Sorry, minus 4 by 6. Ultimately, I'll get the answer as 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is my correct answer. Let's proceed to the next question, dear children. 12th question. Evaluate so and so. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to convert this division into addition. You might have आपको already सिखाया होगा ये. When I convert this division into multiplication, I basically swap the numerator and denominator. So I'll be writing this 1 below and I'll be writing this 3.6 above. So I'm writing 3.6 over here multiplied by, I'm writing 1.29 over here. Okay. And then let's do one thing. Let's eliminate these decimal values. So like I'm eliminating this one place. उसके जगह पे in order to balance that, I'm eliminating over here. And I'm eliminating one place from here. I am eliminating one place from here. So two places I am eliminating. In order to balance that, I am eliminating over here also. So now everything is balanced. Now I'm left with this 129. 1.29. So in order to eliminate 1.29, and I'm eliminating two decimal places over here, in order to balance that, I'll multiply 100 in the denominator. Okay. Now, let me rewrite the numbers just for the sake of understanding. 86 multiplied by 35 divided by 24 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 36 in the numerator multiplied by 129 divided by 100. Okay, so these are the numbers which we have. Now let's try to do the cancellations and reduce the numbers as much as possible. 7 ones are 7 fives are. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll do the cancellation with another ink so that it will be easier for you to identify. Pink may not be so visible. Sorry, blue may not be so visible. Okay, pink. So I'll write 5 over here. And regarding 24, 12 twos are 12 threes are 36. Okay. So regarding this 2 ones are 2, 43s are. Okay. Is there any other number? Just seeing. 100 is there, but still I will not prefer to cancel this 100 out. I will prefer to keep this 100 because keeping 100 is very easy for us. मतलब simply decimal values को ही ऊपर नीचे करना है और कुछ करना नहीं है. That's it. But these answers, I don't think that this multiplication is going to match with the answers which is given. I don't.
Sir, in that 8.6 into 3.5, you got the decimals by 2 in the numerator, but in the denominator there are 3 decimals, so you have to add a 10, I think.
In order to balance that, I have adjusted the decimal of 3.6 beta. I have adjusted 1, 2, 3. These 3 decimal against these 3 decimals. Understood? And for these 2 decimals, I have separately adjusted this. That is for 4 and 5. 4 and 5 decimal,
Okay, sir.
I have adjusted 2 zeros over here. Which means that is also balanced. I highly doubt these multiplications are going to give you any answer, 1600 or any numbers. Just let me reflect on these numbers. I'll just tell you. I don't think it's going to give me the answer. I used the calculator to just cross verify. So the multiplication is going to give me 83205 divided by 100 means 832.5, which is not matching with any of the answers. Okay, so I will have to get back to you on this. So I think this is a wrong question, which is hardly possible. But still, I'll do one thing. I'll get back to you after speaking with Ajinkya sir. Okay, I'll just make a note of this question. Okay. Meanwhile, let's proceed to the next question. I hope you understood the procedure how to solve them. Okay, so that is more important, understanding the procedure of how to solve them. Now let's proceed to the next question, that is 13th question. Simple interest on a certain principal for 2 years is 1200. The compound interest is 1290. What could be the principal amount of the following? So since they have given simple interest, okay, rate of interest, the simple interest is given PR. Compound interest we have to find. And 1200 को divide करेंगे तो 60 and then 90 also is there. X plus 690. Okay. So since it is 2 year, I generally, I use a very simple technique actually. I'll tell you what the technique is. But for that, rate of interest is to be known. RT. Okay. There is one more option. Just for 1 year, the simple interest is 600. Actually, there was a technique which actually flashed in my mind. There was a question, sorry, there was a technique which flashed in my mind, but now I'm not able to recollect. Let me just check. There was a technique. Just give me a minute. 600. So first year 600 and second year 690 is the compound interest. So 690 came from x plus 600 in the bracket 1 plus r by 100. So the rate of interest is not given. P r upon 100. So this r upon 100 can be written as 600 upon x. 600 upon x and I multiply. Yeah, let me just. Rate of interest is also not given. Support to question. Give me a minute. Uh, 1 year is 600 from which 90 600 additional 600 का 90 interest आया. From there I'll get rate of interest. Oh yeah. Yes, yes. So, dear children, I'm a bit, yes, now it came into my mind. So, my dear children, now they have said for 2 years, the simple interest is 1,200, which means let me consider for 1 year. For 1 year, the simple interest is how much? The simple interest is how much? 600. है ना? Yes. So, for the first year, the simple interest and compound interest both are 600. I hope you know that. Now, in the second year, when you think about it, the simple interest will remain 600 only, but the compound interest has increased. So, how do you find how much is the compound interest for the second year? 1290 minus 600. When you will do it, you will get the second year's interest to be 690. Now, in this case, what is the difference? The difference between both the compound interest, the additional amount is 90. The additional interest 90, कहाँ से आया? क्यों आया? Because of the additional 600 which has accumulated to the principal. I hope you know the logic, right? In case of compound interest, whatever the first year's interest is there, that is also added to the principal. And the new interest is calculated based on the new principal, which is including the interest also. That is called as compound interest. So in short, this additional 90 rupees ka interest has come because of the previous year's interest which is added to the principal, the additional principal we call it as. Now, if you wish to find the rate of interest can be found like using this formula. So use the same formula. Simple interest is equal to P R T upon 100. In this case, I'll say, or maybe don't use this formula. Instead, I'll give you very simple formula. This 90 out of 600 multiplied by 100. How much is that? You just check. So that percentage, when you calculate, this is 90 upon 6 is 15. So 15 percentage. Now from here, we understand the rate of interest is 50. Till now, we were not aware of the rate of interest. Rate of interest is 15 now. Okay, now since we know the rate of interest is 15, now calculating the principal amount is very easy because now the simple interest is equal to PRT upon 100, right? So simple interest is 1,200. Either you count for the 2 years or you count for 1 year only. So directly count for 1 year. So for 1 year, the simple interest is 600. Principal we are going to find now. Rate of interest we know it is 15. Multiplied by time we have calculated for 1 year upon 100. So when I solve this, 15 Ones are 15, 40s are 40 multiplied by 100 is 4,000. Your answer should be 4,000. Yep. So this is how you crack the quiz. So they are given for 2 years, simple interest and compound interest. So in this case, you check what is the difference between the compound interest between first year and second year. Whatever difference you have, that is only because of the first year's interest, the addition, which has become the additional principal. The additional interest is because of the additional principal. So find the rate of interest. Simply divide them. 90 divided by 600 multiplied by 100 percentage gives you 15 percentage. Okay, and simple interest. Since you know the rate of interest now, you can easily find the principal.
Sir,
Yeah.
last class when you taught us, we were solving the class test paper. In that, the sixth question, I think we were getting quadratic equation and we got stuck there.
Yes, I remember
So,
that question, my
uh,
dear child. As I've told you, I've already informed Ajinkya sir regarding that. So that paper probably Ajinkya sir will be completing. I'm not very sure, but yes, I've already told him. So in that case, he will solve the sixth one also. But
okay, sir.
I don't remember. Is that sixth question similar to this one? I don't remember actually.
No, we
It is
got
different,
stuck
right?
on a quadratic equation.
I understand your point. That mostly Ajinkya sir only will be solving. I am assuming. I don't know. The whole paper. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Let's proceed further. 14th question. Area of a rhombus is given as 336. One of its diagonal is 14. Find the perimeter of the rhombus. Okay. So in case of since area is given, the formula for area is diagonal 1 multiplied by diagonal 2 upon 2, right? So area is given as 336 is equal to half multiplied by one diagonal is given as 14. The other diagonal we don't know. So when I cancel them, I get 7 over here. And this thing 50s are 350, 48s are. So second diagonal is 48. Basically 336 divided by 7 is 48. 350 minus, yeah, correct. So I know second diagonal now. Since I know the second diagonal, as I just have to find the rhombus's side now. So let me assume this is 48 and this is 14. So 48 ka half, this side will be 24. 7 ka half, this side will be 7. This is 24, this is 7. So this is rhombus ka side, which is nothing but from Pythagoras theorem, we understand A will be equal to root of 24 square plus 7 square. Now 24 square is 24. How much is 24 square? 576 plus this is 49 And when you add both of them, you will get the answer to be 625. The square root of 625 is 25. So the side is 25. Since the side is 25, the perimeter will be 4 times side. That is 4 multiplied by 25. In this case, it will be 100. Let's proceed to the next question, dear children. 5a square multiplied by, sorry, a square. So here also I have a square in multiplication. Here I have a cube. I'll do one thing. I'll combine them. A square and a cube. 2 plus 3 gives me 5. Multiplied by b raised to 3 and b raised to 2. 3 plus 2 gives me 5. Then divided by, I have 6 a raised to 5 multiplied by b raised to 6. So a raised to 5 and a raised to 5 gets cancelled with each other. And b raised to 5 gets cancelled with b raised to 6, where only one b will be left. B raised to 1 will be left. So the answer is 5 upon 6b. Oh, sorry, there is 3 also, right? I forgot to put this 3. There was a 3 over here. 3, this 3. I'm putting it over here. So when I cancel this 3 with 6, I'm left with 2. So ultimately my answer is 5 upon 2b. Let's go for the next question, dear children. The angles of a triangle are x plus 15, 3x plus 75, 150 minus 2x. Which of the following is true about this triangle? Okay, we'll have to check for the facts first of all. X plus 15 and this is 3x. Okay. First of all, okay, how do we check directly? I'm just trying to imagine how do we check directly. Shortcut I'm imagining. See, one technique is what? Whether to check right angle. It's very simple. Just check whether it is satisfying Pythagoras theorem or not. If it is satisfying Pythagoras theorem, then it is right angle. If it is not satisfying, then it is not right angle. Right angle is triangle. But that will be a lengthier method, I'm assuming. So I'm just trying to imagine what can be done as a shortcut. That's what I'm thinking. Mm, shortcut,
Sir,
shortcut.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Tell me, tell
Sir,
me.
we can add all the angles and equals to
it will
180.
be
So
So
equal to
sorry.
like that, we
These
can
120.
are.
find
Yes,
the
sir,
x
we
value.
can do that also. Add all of them and
I'm
equal to 1.
so sorry. This is angle. I misread the
Yes,
question.
sir.
I read the question as sides. I'm so sorry. I was imagining that this is one side, this is the other side, this is the other side. Yeah, it's angle, so it's very easy. Yeah. Sure. So first of all, we'll add all of them. X plus 15 plus 3x minus 75 plus 150 minus 2x, and everything will be equal to 180. So let's add all the x first. So x plus 3x, x plus 3x is 4x, minus 2x will give you 2x plus 75. 150 minus 75 is 75. 75 plus 15 is 90 is equal to 180 on the other side. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 90 gives you 90. I take 2 to the other side. 90 upon 2 gives me x equal to 45. So if x is equal to 45, this side is 45 plus 15, 60. This side is 3 into 45. is 135 minus 75 is also 60. Obviously, if the first two sides are 60, the third side will also be 60, which means it is an equilateral triangle. Let's solve the next one. 17th question. If x plus 1 by x is 3, then x square plus 1 by x square is how much? Let's do this. Let's do one thing. We need square, right? So let's do one thing. Whatever we have, that is x plus 1 by x we have, right? Let's square them. So when I square them, first of all, I get x square plus 1 by x square plus 2x into 1 by x. That is 2 only. X plus 1 by x is 3. 3 square is equal to x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. 3 square is 9. 9 minus 2 is equal to x square plus 1 by x square. That means x square plus 1 by x square is equal to 7. That's my answer. Option 4. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. Question number 18. In a group of people, the oldest and the youngest have an age difference of 100. If these two are left out of the counting, the average of the remaining 40 people, मतलब total कितना हो गया 42 हो गया क्योंकि दो को हटा दिया 40 people is 28. So the sum of 40 people will be equal to 40 multiplied by 28. Okay. So it's 56 1120. Okay. 56 1120. Yeah, correct. Sum of 40 people is 1120. Now, here again. Yeah. Uh, the average age of the entire group, that is sum of 42 people. Sum of 42 people will be 42 multiplied by the average age is basically 30. So 4 threes are 120, 126, 1260. That is sum of 42 people. How old is the eldest person? So when I subtract them, the sum of oldest plus youngest is equal to sum of 42 minus sum of 40. That will give me 1260 minus 1120. I'll be getting the answer as 140, right? Yeah, 140 it is. So 140 it is. So which means the so oldest plus youngest is 140, and I know that oldest minus youngest is equal to 100. They have given at the beginning itself. The difference is 100. When I add both the equation, youngest gets cancelled. I get 2 times oldest value is equal to 240. That means oldest age is 120. So your answer is 120. Let's go for the next problem, dear children. When Mrs. Joshi divided the surface area of the sphere with sphere's volume. So surface area is formalized 4 pi r square. Volumes formalized 4 by 3 pi r cube. She got the answer to be 1 by 80. So I'm just dividing area divided by volume is equal to 1 upon 80. So instead of area, I'll write 4 pi r cube, sorry, r square. Divided by, instead of volume, I will write 4 by 3 pi r cube. So I'll cancel 4 pi and 4 pi. This r square gets cancelled with r cube and I'm left with r is equal to 1 by 18. It's on the other side. I take this r to the other side. I take this 18 to this side. Denominator 3 multiplies with 18. Therefore, r's value is 18 multiplied by 3, which is 54. Okay, let's proceed to the next question. By selling an article 80% of its marked price, okay, a merchant makes a loss of 12%, which means, uh, wait, marked price ka 80%. So the selling price is 80% of marked price. I'll call the marked price as M. Makes a loss of 12%. So sorry. So the cost price minus selling price upon uh, cost price is equal to 12%. That's what they have said. So in this case, I will have to calculate the cost price over here. So selling price is 80% of marked price. So I'll divide this cost price in both places. CP upon CP is 1. Instead of SP, I'll write 80 divided by 100 of M upon CP is equal to 12 by 100. So I'll do one thing. I'll take this 12 by 100 over here. On the other side, I'll put 80 upon 100 M upon CP.
Wow.
Okay. I'm so sorry for the background. Society में कुछ celebration वगैरह चल रहा है. So 100 minus 12 gives you 88, right? So 88 upon 100 is equal to 80 upon 100 marked upon CP. Okay. I'll cancel this 100 and 100. Basically, 100 divided by 100 is 100 only. This is 8 tens are. This is 8 11s are. That gives me cost price is equal to 10 upon 11 of the marked price. But if this is some value of cost price I have got. Since I've got the value of cost price, now this guy is going to sell at 95% of the marked price. So I have to find whether there is a profit or loss. So obviously, there will be a profit because this is 80 plus 92. So there will be some profit over here. So the selling price is 95%. So 95 upon 100 is of marked price. Okay. That should give me 19 upon 20. 19 upon 20 of marked price. So the selling price's value is 19 upon 20 marked price. Okay. Now let's see how much is the profit percentage. So the profit
Excuse
percentage,
me, sir.
yes.
Here at 88 upon 100, we have divided by 4, right?
No, beta. I basically cancelled 100 from both the sides. In equal twos, left hand side also we can do cancellation. 100 ones are 100 ones are, and 80 are cancelled with 88. 8 tens are 8 11s are. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Over here, profit percentage I'm going to calculate now. So SP is 19 upon 20, and there is M is everywhere. Okay. And I'll do one more thing. Okay. I'll do one more thing. SP minus CP upon CP लिखने के जगह पे I'll divide CP both sides. That will give me SP upon CP minus 1 multiplied by 100. Okay. So this SP is 19 upon 20, which is up, and CP is 10 upon 11. So divided by, I'll write it like this, divided by 10 upon 11. Okay. Minus 1 multiplied by 100. So that should give me 19 upon 20 multiplied by 11 upon 10 minus 1. That should give me 19 multiplied by 11 is 19209 divided by 200 minus 1. So when I take 200 to the other side, I can write this as 200 divided by 200 multiplied by 100 again. So that will directly give me 9 upon 2. 9 upon 2, which is nothing but 4.5 percentage, which is my profit percentage. That's my correct answer. Okay. So, dear children, we have solved 20 questions. I'll inform Aditya sir that we have solved 20 questions. That's all for the day. See you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Bye.
sir. Bye, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.